There's always something to do, something to achieve, something to check off the list. It can feel like your value is tied to how much you get done in a day. But what if God sees things differently? What if He's not focused on your to-do list, but on your heart? The Bible reminds us in 1 Samuel 16:7 that people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And honestly, that's such a relief. God isn't measuring your worth by your accomplishments. He's looking at your intentions, your love for Him, and how you live that out daily. That shifts everything. One of the most powerful ways to realign your heart is by creating space for God, what I like to think of as your quiet place. Psalm 46:10 says, "Cease striving and know that I am God." That stillness matters. It can be as simple as sitting with your coffee in the morning, opening your Bible, and just taking a few minutes to breathe and focus on Him. When you slow down, you give God room to speak, to guide you, and to remind you that you don't have to carry everything on your own. And when your heart is aligned with Him, it starts to show in how you live. Jesus said in Matthew 22:37-39, to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and to love others as yourself. That doesn't always look like big, dramatic moments. Sometimes it's in the small things, being patient when it's hard, showing kindness when no one expects it, listening when someone needs support. That's what it looks like to live from the heart. So what does this look like in everyday life? Instead of just focusing on goals, try focusing on who you're becoming. Ask yourself questions like, how can I be more patient today? How can I reflect God's love in my actions? Another simple habit that makes a big difference is gratitude. At the end of the day, take a moment to think about what you're thankful for. It helps shift your focus from what didn't get done to what God is already doing in your life. And balancing your responsibilities with your faith doesn't mean ignoring what you have to do. It just means inviting God into it. Pray before you start your day. Ask Him to guide your priorities. Trust Him with your schedule. And don't be afraid to set boundaries. It's okay to say no to things that drain you, and yes to what actually brings you peace. When you protect your time, you're able to show up from a place of fullness instead of burnout. Here's something you really need to remember. God's love for you is not based on your productivity. Zephaniah 3:17 says that He rejoices over you with joy. Think about that. God isn't waiting for you to do more. He's already delighting in you. So when life feels overwhelming, come back to that truth. You are seen, you are known, and you are loved exactly where you are. Before we close, take a moment to reflect. Ask God if there are areas in your life where you've been putting hustle before your heart. Let Him show you what needs to shift, even if it's just something small. You might even want to start a prayer journal, just a place where you can be real with God and track how He's moving in your life. If this encourages you, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts and what spoke to you the most. Take care and keep seeking Him.